Let's go through some cell cycle and mitosis questions on Cognito. So for this first question, describe how these bacterial cells replicate by binary fission. For this one, you need to remember to talk about replication of both the circular DNA and of the plasmids. For this one, you also need to talk about how the cytoplasm divides, as it's asking for the entire process of binary fission. So the cytoplasm divides, forming that new cell membrane down the middle of the cell. That then separates into the two new cells after binary fission has taken place. So as you can see, Cognito's AI is checking my answer to make sure I got it right, and there we go, I got 3 out of 3 on that one. So on to the next question. This is a maths question. It's given me the value of 1 picogram, and it's asking me how many grams are in 720 picograms. So all you need to do for this is get that value of what 1 picograms is in grams and times it by that 720, put that in the calculator and get your answer. So after putting that in your calculator, you should get the value of 7.2 times 10 to the power of minus 10. So now again, Cognito is going to give me that feedback, and yes, I got it right. So now moving on to the next question. It's asking for 2 ways in which the environmental conditions could be altered to increase the growth rate of the bacteria. So this is a 4-mark question, so it's going to need 2 points and 2 explanations into how that increases the growth rate. So this is a bit of a tricky question, but think about what bacteria do to grow. They need to respire. So if you increase the glucose concentration or the oxygen concentration, then you would have increased respiration. And as we know, respiration is vital for growth as it provides the ATP energy needed. And you can also talk about increased temperature, because an increased temperature would increase that enzyme activity needed for growth. So this was a bit of a tricky question, but you can think about respiration and that will give you probably all the marks that you need. But just to be safe, I would add one of those extra points, like the temperature one, just to make sure that you get all 4 of those marks. And if you would like to do this yourself on Cognito, use my code SHUNTSMedicine20 to get 20% off of their subscription.